everyone, and welcome back to Destiny: The Rise of Iron. Um, so, what's been going on? Quite a lot, actually. So, you remember where we left off last time? We were doing missions in the Plaguelands. Now, I completed the rest of those missions. It took me a little while to do, but it was pretty good fun. I enjoyed just kind of wandering around that new area, exploring things. Once we completed that, I had another mission which was basically to pick up some. I found like this old helmet, and then there was like an old helmet in each area I had to go and find to pick up. They were fairly easy to find, so I did that as well. That was pretty much as much as I did, except that if you remember, I think it might have been a last episode, we kind of went through what was called the Archon Forge. It had these like big round dome things, and I was like, oh, there's no enemies around here, that's a bit weird, like there must be something about this later. And it turns out there is, and it's a kind of like a horde mode there. You go there, you use this kind of consumable item on it, and it activates it, and it's like a horde mode. And I happened to kind of stumble upon it when some guys were doing it, and obviously I joined in, and I got a load of gear from it. So we are up to level 344, which is pretty good. I think I left off last time I was like 320 something maybe. So I've jumped up a fair bit. So what have we got? Okay, so we've still got the sword, which I believe I've completely leveled up now. The R2 attack is really useful. It uses a lot of ammo, but it gets you out of a lot of trouble sometimes, I find, so I like using the sword at the minute. I got this sniper rifle as well, which is a Rise of Iron specific sniper rifle called But Not Forgotten. Not even the dead are truly gone, which I think looks pretty awesome actually. I'm not great with sniper rifles. I don't find them as useful, but I've just been using it because it's one of, well, I mean it's not higher than these guys, but it's a legendary. And as you can see, if we level it up, the actual Firefly here, precision kills with this weapon cause the target to explode. That's pretty damn cool. Okay. Quick unassisted kills with this weapon reduce grenade and melee cooldown. Again, really useful. So I'm looking forward to leveling this up and unlocking everything. And the current primary weapon I'm using is called Apple of Discord. Just one I found basically, or an engram I picked up. It's got crowd control, grants bonus damage for a short time after kills. That is really good. Causing damage, this weapon increases its stability. Again, really good. And then we have a choice on the last one, whether or not we want to have like a quicker reload, whether we want to have more range and kind of stagger a bit more, or whether we want to have like a really long range but destabilize it. I probably wouldn't go for that as I have a sniper rifle, and we can kind of have like slightly longer range or like a hollow lens. I might go for the hollow lens actually. I was using that for a bit, but I think I prefer the hollow lens. And fires an additional projectile with each burst, so it's pretty good, I think. Pretty solid for a legendary. I also have this Dealbreaker auto rifle as well. It's slightly lower, but I quite liked it. It's alright actually. It feels quite nice to play without actually being that amazing. What else did I get? Well, I got a ghost shell. I think I actually purchased this. I can't remember if I had it last episode or not, but basically, as I have said, your overall light level, which is your overall kind of like, it says it improves your damage output and your defense, so it makes you stronger basically the higher level you are. And I was running around with a ghost that was like what, 286, so it was really bringing it down. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to spend some of my legendary marks, get a decent ghost shell, and yeah, it really brought it up. I've got some 338 legs, a 344 chest, 348 gauntlets. I also picked up a legendary pair of gauntlets as well, which are quite interesting, if perhaps not that good. You can see they look pretty cool. Got this little beetle on the arm, and they gain invisibility after crouching in place for a short time. Melee attacking an enemy from behind while invisible delivers 4 times damage. Melee attacks apply a lingering damage effect. So they kind of make you invisible, which in some circumstances that can be very useful, because if you run away from, if you've had your shields down, you run away, you can get around a corner, crouch, and then the guys won't be able to find you for a bit because you've gone invisible. So give you time to recover. Could be useful. I'm still going to keep the Nighthawk because I'm still going with the Gunslinger, but if I probably change to perhaps the Night Stalker subclass at some point, I might switch out to these. Because I actually got a decent helmet as well, so I could always switch out without too much of a loss of light. But one of the most interesting things I got actually was this Memory of Timor. It melee attacks on minor minions of the darkness have the chance to temporarily turn the target against its allies. It's really cool. Basically, you melee attack a kind of a grunt or something like that, and he starts fighting for you. I've never seen that in Destiny before as a thing that happens, so that's really, really cool, and that's a Rise of Iron specific thing as well. I got loads and loads of cloaks. Look, I've got too many cloaks, which you're going to get rid of one of them there. So I've got space. Loads and loads of gauntlets as well. I've got the best gauntlets on that I have. See, I've got 2 copies of it, but one's a slightly higher. That's about it, really. So, just looking on my inventory. So I said, there are. You use these splicing keys to take you to different areas in the Plaguelands. I kind of found that out, and I haven't found this out though. Yeah, interesting. Okay, that's pretty good. I haven't done that. I'll have to do that at some point. And yeah, you use this stuff, Siva offering that activates Archon Forge, which maybe I'll do a video on that at some point. Who knows? So where do we go? Well, I'm nearly up to level 4. I got some gauntlets from hitting level 2 of Rise of Iron, and I completed a few of these things here. So Archon Forge, you can see I completed it. I did it over 20 times. Found all the chests and got gold medals in public events. So I've just got a few other things to kind of pick up, and there are a load of mystery ones as well. And there are crucible stuff as well. So that's pretty cool. But I said this episode we would do. We're doing this mission called Bad Blood. Something's got the Hive more riled than usual in the Plaguelands, and we can't afford another front in this fight. Complete the Bad Blood mission in the Plaguelands on Earth. So we're going to go and do that. I should pick up some bounties first, though. Okay. Definitely, that's. Can probably do that. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, yeah. We'll take that one. And then we'll just take the rest of them as well. Okay, looks like we can take all of them, so that's fine. Bounties give you XP, upgrade your weapons, stuff like that. It's all very cool. Another really cool thing that was part of the mission of collecting the kind of helmets, as I said, is that you can get up here. Oh, well, falling down. It's quite difficult to actually kind of platform your way up. Oh god. there, so maybe one day I'll actually go and do it and see what there is. Because there's no way on earth they would just decide to put like a jumping path all the way up to the top of the mountain and then not put anything there. Like, there's definitely something there. Anyway. Oh, and the other thing I got as well, which is pretty cool, is a new ship. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I must admit. We'll see that a bit more in a minute. Okay. Let's go see what Bad Blood is. Is Bad Blood like a Taylor Swift song as well, I think? I don't think I've ever listened to any Taylor Swift's music. Well, I probably have actually, just out of, you know, just as a natural thing, but where's the Bad Blood? Okay, 3:20, so we're nicely over. I've also got this mission over here, Symbol of Honour, so we'll do that probably next time. Yeah, but let's launch here. Maybe we've got to rescue Taylor Swift or something, I don't know. I think that ship looks pretty cool though. It actually looks very Mass Effect-y. But I hope you guys are all doing very well. I've been really enjoying playing through
got the Hive
this
more
Destiny.
riled than usual down in the Plaguelands, and we can't afford another front in this fight. The fallen splicers are trouble enough. So, get down there, Guardian. If the splicers are stirring up the Hive, we need to know how and why, and you need to put a stop to it.
Fair enough. No problem. We'll do our best. Yeah, I've been really enjoying playing through Destiny. I'm so looking forward to Destiny 2 as a thing. I don't know when it's coming out, but I'm really hoping that they've learned their lesson on a few things.
Head that way and find out why they're at each other's throats.
Okay. Okay, this guy wants to play hide and seek. The Archon Forge was pretty cool actually. Some of the high level things were really difficult. There was like 4 of us there, and it was proper difficult, but it is a great way to get gear. Yeah, it's like one of those kind of grindy things. But yeah, I must have got about maybe 10 or 12 legendary there we go. Problem with sniper rifles, they never seem to hold very much ammo. I think Bungie worry about them being like too powerful or something.
It's possible we're walking into a territorial dispute, but something's telling me there's more to it than that.
Agreed. The Hive can be defensive, but what I'm tracking seems like a full-on assault. Chatter's aggressive, angry. This isn't just a show of force. The Hive are after something.
Okay.
I was expecting hostilities, but they're at war.
Take out as many as you want. With my advice, find the splicer leading this fight. Put him down.
So we got the Hive here who are going up against the Fallen.
A splicer captain, up high, near the overpass.
Okay. Let me just take out the Hive. Oh, look at that shot. See, so I meleeed this guy, he's now on my team. He's shooting back. And I can't actually kill him, he will change back again eventually, but okay, is it in here we need to go? Yeah, we need to jump up here. No, I fell. Whoops. There we go. There we go. No ammo. Okay. We just got some ammo. Good timing. Okay. Oh god, we just knocked him off the cliff. See what I say about the R2 attack with that sword? It is super powerful. Where'd he go, by the way? Oh, he went there. He must have like teleported up. There we go, buddy.
What's that? The captain dropped something. It's a coded relay from the Splicer's High Priest.
Are they gonna get up there?
There's references to the Hive here. The Splicer's High Priest is either keeping something from the Hive or has taken something from them.
Search the overpass. See what else you can
Oh
find.
god.
Whatever the Splicers have locked up here, the Hive are hungry for it. Let's crack open some crates.
That ship
See what
is
their
annoying.
High Priest is hiding.
Kind of don't want to go running in while that ship's there. I'm not sure if that ship's going to move though. It should do. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Right, now we can go running in. Okay. Saw some body there just go flying. I love it when the grenades do that. There seems to be a lot of snipers here, which is an issue. Good headshot. Wow, where'd he come from? Why did it want me to go here? I'll try to open lock.
Sealed tight.
Interesting.
Hit another crate.
Wants me to go through and open the crates. Oh wow, look at all these guys. That's a shot, isn't it? That wasn't. I think we got enough to see you later, guys. Oh god. Okay, we might have fallen down. Never mind, we can get back up again. That's called not being very careful when using the sword, I think there. So we've actually already done one of our bounties. Because this is classed as the Cosmodrome, even though it isn't really the Cosmodrome. It's the Plaguelands, but that's fine. You can destroy these sealer nodes as well while we're here. I don't know exactly what they do, whether they weaken the enemies, but I figure it's a good idea to do that, just in case it doesn't take up a huge amount of. Can we unlock this one?
Keep searching crates.
Nope. Jesus, there's a lot of. Okay, so don't fall down that hole. That's the advice. Also, watch your back. And we've done another bounty as well. Good stuff. Oh, you're going to be annoying, aren't you? God. Where are we? There we go. There we go. Actually want that green ammo there for my sniper. mage. And him too. That's one way to do it, I guess. Oh, he's back. Total waste of ammo, really. I could have just finished them off with something else, but you know, it's fun. And we just got all that ammo back. Oh, okay. Look at this guy's gonna beat up his friends. Oh god, I did it. They're all on my side. Come on, guys, we've got an army. Let's go. As soon as I had like a choice of runes when I did the mission, as soon as I saw this one, I was like, oh, I've got to get this. This is too good. Look at my little friend running around. Slice and dice, buddy, slice and dice.
Something's wrong here.
But I would say they do change back again after a period of time. It's quite a long amount of time. Something's going to happen here. Oh, Jesus Christ.
This isn't good.
Why were there like a load of like illegal immigrant husks inside? Oh god. Thralls are like the equivalent of the ghouls from Fallout 4. They just run at you. Like, they don't give a damn. They just run. Possibly shouldn't have wasted all my ammo there. Never mind. Okay, who's next? We should kind of get up here. These ones as well, they blow when they God. Of course, they do kind of die quite easily when you stab them, so as long as you're careful like that, then you can generally get them quite easily. But it's just usually there's a lot of them running towards you. There's this really cool strike, I can't remember the name of it, where you cross this bridge and it's just like an army of them coming towards you. And you just get your sword out and you just wreak havoc on them. Oh god. So yeah, you can use the ones which blow up to your advantage because they, oh god. They blow up their friends as well. Why are they all in like containers? Is this where they like transporting them somewhere or something? Oh crap, there's a couple of wizards. Okay. Have we got enough clues yet? I need more clues. Got some. Why I didn't want my sword. Sometimes does that. This is a bad idea. This is a very bad idea.
Any chance this isn't related to the
Oh
splicers
wow, did it?
experiments with Siva?
That was lucky.
Slim to none. There were heavy SIVA readings all over the hive they had created, along with an odd heat signature.
Okay, interesting. Search for the fallen or hive activity near Argon's Keep. Okay. Let's jump off here, I guess. Because our jump kind of boosts us upwards a little bit. We don't take any damage there.
I don't think the splicers are simply displacing the throng.
The splicer's role within a fallen house is equivalent to a mad scientist.
Or warlock.
Sure. Just didn't want to be the one who said it. Point is, they're the Fallen's big brains. We We've seen what they can do with limited knowledge of Siva. They've basically force-fed their own evolution. So...
What if they're attempting the same with the Hive?
they could control them. Or worse.
What would be worse than them controlling them, to be honest? So basically the Fallen looks like they're trying to use Siva to control the Hive, maybe even to kind of mutate them as well. Which would be bad news, for sure. Oh, and also, I keep forgetting, I was thinking about it the other day, I keep mentioning that there's like 3 races of aliens you go up against, but there isn't, there's 4 or 5 now with the Taken. There's the Vex as well, which are like robots. I'd completely forgotten about them, I don't know how. But they're the hardest, I think, for sure. I've probably died more times to Vex than anything else. Okay.
There are Siva readings pinging all over this region. I'll try to match them against the specific heat signature we found.
Alright. Okay, let's jump across the lava.
This is definitely the place.
Okay. And these ones, basically, the explosive ones, they're like those thralls that explode. So again, you can use that to your advantage. Let's take out this guy. Oh god, I missed him. Oh god, he's quite powerful actually. So I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way, not the relatively cheaty way. I see you coming for me, buddy. I was going to say, I think I can dodge these fairly effectively. Come on, there we go.
I need a closer look at what's in that cave.
I need a closer look at all these engrams, please. Alright, oh, things in here. Oh, I need to watch my ammo actually. Oh crap. Okay, good. Wow, that was lucky. That was a heck of a shot, I think.
This is worst case scenario. The splicers aren't in a territorial war with the Hive. They're experimenting on them.
And if the Splicer's High Priest is going to these lengths, he's either gone crazy with power, or he's taking orders from someone who has.
Like
Okay.
an Archon?
Or a Prime. Either's bad news. But for now, we've got a clear-cut problem. We need to find this High Priest and put an end to his atrocities.
Right, okay. That's bad news. There's a strike early on where you go up against an Archon Priest and he is a mean, mean man. It's a pretty tough one. Okay, well, I was pretty pleased with that. Not as many precision kills as I remember getting there, but that's okay. Still 154 is not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, we can upgrade actually would have been useful last mission, but never mind. Get rid of these greens. The greens are of no use, they are basically just weapon parts. I can upgrade my ghost as well. Can't upgrade that yet though. Okay, so okay, the wretched eye strike. Okay, so it's an actual strike. Interesting. We'll probably do that one next time then. For now, let's head back to whereabouts is that, by the way? That strike, the wretched eye, level 38 strike. Why is it only level 38? Can you up it? Oh yeah. Okay. So there's a normal and an easy, but we'd obviously do the normal when we get to do it. And we'll jump back here to the Iron Temple. Go back to the Iron Temple, I'll decrypt some of my stuff, and then we will finish up there. And then next time we'll go and do that strike. I think the strikes are really good fun. They're basically like longer missions, usually some pretty cool things happening in them. And you are in there with 2 other people as well. So hopefully we'll get a good couple. Sometimes I don't really like it as a new one, so it should be alright, but sometimes people just rush through things. Like I prefer to play the strike at like a steady pace, but sometimes people are just like rushing them to get the loot and stuff like that. And I understand that if you've done it like 5 or 6 times, but it can be quite annoying if it's your first time through and you're trying to kind of experience it, but we'll see anyway. That's only quite a rare thing. It doesn't usually happen, so let's run up here and speak to Tyra. Okay.
Shall we unravel what's hidden? I rarely have use for armor anymore.
Well, that was trash. I think the only things we probably missed with the postmaster here were greens. Oh, we got a blue. That other thing there, by the way, is something which I just can't pick up because I don't have enough room in my inventory, and I don't want to get rid of anything else. I've just got a load of like crap in my inventory which I haven't been able to use yet.
Unearth anything
Okay.
worth sharing. Let it lead your curiosity truth.
Just a load of blues, which is fine. It is worth noting that you get higher gear. So at the minute you can see everything I'm getting is 340. Because I'm 344, I need to increase my light level and get better gear, which will will make the gear I pick up a higher light level, if that makes sense. So the higher light level you are, the higher light level gear you pick up. So you might think, well, surely you're just going to stagnate, but that's where it comes in, that you can actually purchase stuff. But ultimately, I think this stuff I've seen, the highest level is 350. So once I get to 350, I don't see that there's much I can do without doing the. I might be wrong. I might do the strike, and it might give me a high level thing. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me once again. For another episode of testing. Next time we'll do the strike, so that'll be pretty awesome. But till then, guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. As I cheer my way through, I actually meant to salute. There we go. He doesn't do it facing me. That's bad. Okay, anyway, thank you. See you later.